Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I showed up here, but I've been thinking of you. If you've been following me and my work, you know that my husband and I moved after 11 years in the Chicagoland area. We moved to the West Coast. We've been in San Francisco for 3 weeks now in temporary housing and just managed to move into our apartment. So that has been awesome and crazy and challenging in different ways. So as you can see, if you look behind me, I'm just going to pan this. You can still see cardboard cartons piled up over there. We've been unpacking like crazy. You guys, I never work 12-hour days. I never have, and I don't think I ever will. But this weekend, I totally did. I worked 12-hour days on Saturday and Sunday, putting away all our stuff. We didn't get all of it done, but we got a fair amount done, and we're reasonably organized now. And as I opened each cardboard carton to put stuff away, looked inside to see what was packed in there, it reminded me of some important life lessons and truths. So the very first thing is when I opened a box, I often just had a vague idea of what the box contained, because the packers and movers didn't do an excellent job of labeling the different cartons. So I had some idea of what was in the carton, but oftentimes when I opened up a carton, there were things that I wasn't expecting to see. And there were little surprises. Opening up some cartons brought about nostalgia, because there were gifts that friends had given me, cards, Christmas tree ornaments that I'd forgotten about, things like that. Some boxes had stuff that I had even forgotten about. I had tucked it away in some closet, and now that we were moving, stuff had gotten pulled out and we had repacked them, and here I was rediscovering things I didn't even remember I had. And so this reminds me of a very important life lesson. We have a tendency to do this with feelings and emotions and challenges in life, really. When something difficult presents itself, we have a tendency to put it in a box and push it away. We put it in the corner of a closet and we don't want to look at it. We just prefer to forget about it. We don't look at it. And it sits in a closet waiting there forever and ever, until someday you probably chance upon it by accident and you see it. And sometimes it just sits there waiting for someone's attention. Now, when you put things away in cartons, in the cartons of your closet, in the cartons of your heart, things don't go away. They sit there waiting for you to take notice. And just as we have different cartons for different sections of the home when we pack them, and we pack up the kitchen in a set of boxes, we pack up the living room and the dining set and the china, everything goes into different sets of cartons. It is the same in life. You pack away your relationship realities in one carton, you put away your money and wealth beliefs in one, you put away career and work in another. You put away your dreams perhaps in a carton and tuck it away in some corner of the closet and never look at it again. What are these cartons holding? What are your cartons holding? When you open up the relationship realities box, what do you see inside? Does it force you to look at a relationship you've been in but haven't really enjoyed being in? Are you struggling to speak some real truths that some friends or family members need to hear, but because of the fear of what people will say about you, you've decided not to speak those truths, and you've decided to live a life of inauthenticity just to keep other people happy? Is that something you've been doing with your relationships? What do you see when you open up your money carton? What are some beliefs you've been carrying around about money? Do you have any beliefs that life will not support you? Do you commit to scarcity every day? Do you carry around beliefs that you've inherited from your parents, your grandparents, things you were taught when you were little, messages you received when you were really little? Is that still sitting in a carton somewhere that you need to open up and look at and examine? What do you see when you look into your health and wellness carton? Have you been taking care of you? Are you making self-care and wellness a priority in your life? Or are you so overcommitted and overextended that you have no time for fun and joy and creativity? You're busy meeting other people's needs, your kids, your spouse, your partner, your family members, your friends. You're saying yes to everybody and everything just to keep other people happy so they will approve of you, they will like you, they will continue to love you. So you're pouring away your vital life force energy into people and situations, but you're not spending enough time doing what you truly care about. There's a reason why we put away these cartons in the corner of a closet, because opening them up means you have to face some real truths about where you are with these different aspects of your life. If you have been saying yes to relationships that aren't serving you, that aren't working well for you, and you're afraid to let go, or you're afraid to displease other people by speaking your truth or standing in your power or saying yes to you, then it's safer to close the carton, put it away in a corner of the closet where you can't see it. Same with money. If you haven't been making the kind of money you want and you desire, you've been committed to scarcity and lack. Money is all about making ends meet and hardly anything left for fun activities, for a good vacation, for something you want to buy for yourself. What are the beliefs you're carrying around about money that need to be examined? When you look at your life, the work you do, does your job satisfy you? Does it make you feel excited to get out of bed every morning and go to work? Or is it something you're doing just because it's become a habit? You're stuck in a rut. It's comfortable, it's routine, it pays the bills, so you drag yourself to a job that doesn't light you up. But there's a dream that's sitting in the corner of your heart that's calling to you. Your soul is inviting you to create this dream in the world. Here's the thing, if you don't say yes to that soul calling, no one else can. That soul calling dies with you. You are a soul that came here with unique gifts, talents, and abilities. And you came here with a purpose to create something that is uniquely and entirely your own. It's your soul's signature. So if you don't say yes to your calling, nobody else can. It dies with you. Is that something that's stirring inside of you, but you haven't had the courage to explore it, to look at it, to claim it, and to own it? What is sitting in those little unexamined, unopened cartons of your life? So here's my invitation. I ask you to make a list in each aspect of your life: relationships, health and wellness, work and career, your legacy, your purpose, money. How are you doing in each area of your life with regard to these aspects? Are you at an 8 out of a 10, or are you at a 3? And this is not about judgment. This is not about beating yourself up. This is about bringing increased self-awareness to how you're living your life and how you want to be living your life. The further you are from your values, the further you are from a life you desire to create for yourself, the less happiness you have in your life. So the point of living is to bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. And this is a really simple little exercise for you to do that will help you bridge that gap. This is what I wish, this is what I need to bring into my life to make it at an 8 or a 9. This area of my life is at a 2. Maybe you're doing really well in the health and wellness area of your life, but you're struggling in your relationships. There are some truths you're unwilling to see. What does that look like for you? And that's my invitation to you. Make a list. Bring to your life a degree of self-awareness that your soul will be so happy you did. Because that's the first step to creating the life you came here to create. This is what I've been thinking about all weekend as I've been unpacking box after box and putting stuff away. I've been thinking about, where do I need to live a life more aligned with my values? Where am I off track? Where do I need to get back on track? Where have I fallen off the wagon? Where can I do better? And how can I give more time, energy, and purpose to my life's work? Because ultimately that is the only thing that matters to me. The work I came here to do as a soul living in a human body. So what's that for you? I'd love to hear from you. Let's start a conversation around this. Pop your comments and I'd love to read them. And if you have a question for me, or if you don't agree with something I'm saying, you want to challenge something I'm saying, I'm happy to look at that as well. So I look forward to reading your responses. Take care, have a beautiful day, and I'm going back to look at some more cartons. Bye now.